Good morning, Unity North. Come on, make a little noise for the great music this morning. Oh, Memorial Day weekend is always the lightest day of the year, but the right people are here for the right experience, yes? So we're going to invite you to bring the fullness of your heart, the fullness of your spirit, and allow yourself to be fully present in your skin, in your mind, in your spirit, and in your heart. And we extend that same invitation to those of you who are watching us online. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. We like to, on Memorial Day, not let a moment go by before we acknowledge those who have given their life, those who have laid their lives down for us to come here together and to worship the way we choose to worship. That freedom cannot and will not be taken lightly. The flag that we have on the stage today is a representation of all those who gave their life for the pleasures and the blessings that we experience right here, right now. So I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath with me. And on the exhale, close your outer eyes. Open the sanctuary of your heart and allow yourself to become fully present to the miracle of the oneness that exists in the United States. Let's fall silent and let's pay tribute to all those who gave their lives for freedom's cause. And so we ask ourselves the question, how can I serve? How can I put my body, my mind, my heart, my spirit, my faith, and my belief into play in such a way that I leave this world a better place? How can I give myself fully to the miracle of what this nation stands for and what we stand for as a movement, and that is unity, the oneness of all people. And so we ask the question, who needs my love today, sweet Spirit? Who needs the love that I have to offer? God doing business at the point of us is put you here on earth at this time, not by accident, but by a divine appointment. And so we honor those fallen soldiers, men and women, by allowing ourselves to be fully present to the call of God through us, around us, and as us. And so we move into our opening song with the song, How Can I Serve Today? Amen. So it is, and so it shall be. Up on your feet if you are able. I'm going to invite you to sing this. It's in a nice low key for all of you. And so I'll be in my low Johnny Cash voice this morning. Get your hands going. How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will. Who needs my love today, sweet Spirit? Who needs my love today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will. Right now, somebody on your left and your right needs to know they are loved. Turn to your left and your right with a handshake or a hug and let somebody know they are loved. We welcome those of you who are online. We send our love to each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning in, whether it be today live or throughout the week. We're in a place of service today, and so we're glad that we get to serve you on your spiritual path. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you can feel the sweet embrace and love of this community through the airways to each and every one of you. Okay, Unity North, let's come on back. You're going to get one more shot at both those verses, and I need you to give it all you got, because I'm at the bottom of my range in these songs. Let's raise our voices. Here we go. How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me. One more time. Who needs my love? Who needs my love today, sweet Spirit? Who needs my love today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. One more line. Where you lead me, Put your sound, make a little bit of noise, Unity North, and keep that energy high up in the room. Danielle's going to introduce, she's back with us again. Danielle, who do we have?
We have Jesse Powers. If you were here last week, I know that's who's making the noise in the house right now. Last week, she really opened up our hearts and gave us space to just feel, to just be. And today, that is going to be exactly the same thing. She's starting off with a song called Beat of Your Own Drum. And here at Unity North, we know what that is. We all go by the beat of our own drum, amen? And this is the space to do that, and this is the person to guide us through that. Please welcome Jesse Powers.
Thank you. So happy to be back with you all. It's been such a lovely week. Thank you for welcoming me so warmly and all the beautiful events that I've been able to attend. So this song is about, well, I wrote it about quitting your job, but it's really about quitting anything you don't like and leaving all those dumb beliefs behind about how you're not good enough or whatever, and moving to the truth of your drum. Let's go. Please get up and dance. I love it when people dance. It's my favorite thing. And especially because this is about grooving to the beat of your drum. So just feel it. You don't even have to be on the beat. You stumble home and you don't know what to do. It was your last day working there. You've been waiting on this moment for years, and now it's finally here. The last time that the world was so open was when you were 21. Now you're watching the chapter close. You see the infinite possibilities of the next one. It can be so relieving. Moments like this, bittersweet sense of leaving. You look around at your messy apartment and think, oh, maybe I should clean. No. Then instead you go back to bed, 'cause now you've got time for everything. So go on and take your liberty. Go on and travel the world. Go on and take your liberty. Set your soul loose on the open road. Wake up early just to catch the sunrise, or be reminded of the purpose of being alive. Feel that sweet sense of freedom when the pieces and the parts of who you really are start marching to the beat of your drum. Tick-tock goes the desperate clock, hoping it still has your life by the balls. But you're emancipated from the system in which your days are dictated by the hands on the wall. Did I just say that? No! You notice the chains are missing from your legs. Your uniform and your enslavement's been traded for dancing naked while making bacon and eggs, baby. Better get used to receiving the days as a gift. Better get busy believing this kind of bliss. So go on and take your liberty. Go on and travel the world. Go on and take your liberty. Set your soul loose on the open road. Wake up early just to catch the sunrise, or be reminded of the purpose of being alive. Feel that sweet sense of freedom. And this is the dream sequence right here. Your thoughts drift to the people you'll miss, or maybe your beliefs, or all that old stuff that you're letting go of. And for a moment you think you'd go back if you could. 2, 3, 4. Then you remember that you're spending the day chasing rays, walking barefoot in the woods, baby. Go on and take your liberty. Go on and travel the world. Go on and take your liberty. Set your soul loose on the open road. Wake up early just to catch the sunrise, or be reminded of the purpose of being alive. Feel that sweet sense of freedom when the pieces and the parts of who you really are start marching to the beat of your drum. To the beat of your drum. To the beat, beat, beat of your drum. To the 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 beat of your beat, 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 yeah. To the beat, to the beat, beat, to the beat, 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 to the beat of your drum. Thank you.
That is Jesse Powers, and don't fret, we have more of Jesse to come today. But first, we want to continue marching to the beat of our drum. We want to continue releasing what no longer serves us so we can welcome in what does belong in this community. And those are newcomers, our visitors, people here for the first time. This is a wonderful place for you to march to the beat of your own drum. So right now we have our welcome team coming forward. Their job is literally to welcome you. They have welcome packets in their hand with a Let's Connect card, and you can fill that out with pen and paper. In the seat pocket in front of you, there's a pen. You can scan the QR code, but we don't want to lose this opportunity to stay connected, to get connected with you. So right now, if it is your first time here at Unity North, we would love it if you would raise your hand nice and high in the air so we can share some love with you. Any newcomers today? Thank you, thank you. And we're gonna get a welcome packet to you, so if you can keep your hand in the air until you get a welcome packet, we would love that. Thank you for choosing Unity North today. And if you're joining us online, thank you if it's your first time joining us here. Thank you. All right, so we'll get a welcome packet to everyone, and you might be looking around and wondering who these 5 today beautiful souls are around the room wearing prayer shawls. They are our prayer chaplains. And our prayer chaplains on duty today are Vilma, Virginia, Vanita, Beverly, and Nancy. They are holding us all in sacred space, in love, in light. Whether we're in the space or online, rest assured you are seen as whole and loved. They are also available for prayer after service. So don't be shy. Feel free to approach one of them and just celebrate something or pray on something in your life. All right, it's a very special time in our service. It must be. It's announcement time, and I'm telling you, this is a time where we celebrate the fantastic things that are happening in this community. Let's find out what's happening today. Today we have coffee and connection for newcomers. So again, if it was your first time or first time-ish, maybe you're new-ish but not new today, you can meet with Reverend Richard in the office. So when you go out these beautiful doors, turn left, and Reverend Richard will be there with you to hang out with coffee, answer your questions, and all that beautiful connection to this wonderful place. We have 2 other amazing things. It's going to be hard to choose. I'm telling you, we've got Jesse Powers in concert, 1:30 in the Peace Chapel. And at the same time, we have Healthy Living Group in the sanctuary. So James Scott Britton is hosting that today. So either way, you can make an afternoon of it. You can't go wrong with the concert, with Healthy Living. Make your choice, but hope to see you at one of those events. And also happening this week, but not today, we've got some interesting info.
We are so blessed in this community. We have 2 Wednesday nights coming up that I am just excited about. The first is a Pura Sharana. We are practice. We are going to be introducing an idea as we head into an election year. Have you noticed the tension on the planet? Yeah, there's a little bit of tension, and it's only going to grow. Well, we are making a commitment to lead the charge to peace. That no matter what happens during this election time, that we are the temple and the demonstration and the experience of peace. And so Reverend Averill, along with Tara Abundance, are going to be introducing this Wednesday night. We have malas with 108 beads, and there's 108 very specifically. For 100 days before our election, we are committing as a community to pray for peace. Pray peace for the election, peace for the nation, and peace for the world. And we're making a commitment to 108 times every single day to knowing this truth and not letting those that would fight and tear down lead anything. So that's going to be introduced this Wednesday. You can be among the first to get your prayer beads. And the second is Daji. Daji is the founder of the Heartfulness movement. Heartfulness has made such an incredible impact on the planet for peace. And Daji, we are so blessed and lucky that he, on his trip from India, is going to be here on Wednesday night, June 5th. It will be a moving, beautiful experience. We're joining with the Heartfulness community to, again, hold a place of what is possible, and that is peace on earth as it is in heaven. Yes? I hope you'll mark your calendar for the next 2 Wednesday nights to set the direction of where we are going as a community for what is important, and to not let anybody tell us what we're about, but to show up in this room on June 5th in the Peace Chapel this coming Wednesday, and let's begin the journey together for peace. You'll hear more. Go online and check out all the details about Daji when he's coming.
Thank you, Reverend Richard. And again, celebrating the good stuff this Friday. We have so much good stuff happening. We have our Moonflower concert. If you've never been to a Moonflower concert, make this your year. Bring a friend, bring a lawn chair, bring some food, hang out and listen to some amazing music. We have great artists that will coordinate for us, and it's just a beautiful time to just listen to music and just hang out with the cool people in this space. And then the Moonflower's open. And if you've never seen a moonflower open, it's like watching a time lapse of a rose open, but right in front of you. You don't have to wait for it. It's the most gorgeous thing. So amazing music, amazing flowers this Friday. Make that happen. And the next day, we will be honoring Mama Cecilia. So Mama Cecilia, we will be honoring her light and honoring her life on June 1st at 12 o'clock. And if you don't know Mama Cecilia, you might know her by face, and there's her picture, but she was such a beautiful soul in this community. So at this time, we are gonna honor that. And so we ask that you bring some food, make it a potluck, but also we are going to decorate with our own inner light to celebrate hers with bring flowers from your own garden in a vase, and they will be the decorations that are on the table. So bring a dish to share, and let's honor this beautiful soul from our community. We also have coming up our rummage sale. And so our church rummage sale, we want your stuff. And we are looking also for playful volunteers to help make this happen. So after service in the foyer, you can sign up to help volunteer for this. We're especially looking for some muscle on June 9th. So we need some help moving some stuff around. So whatever day you're available, please go out into the lobby and see how you can help, but also go into your closets and your garages and see what you can donate to the sale so that we can sell it at that time. And last, but certainly not least, again, so much happening in this community. We have Camp North Star that is happening right here at Unity North. What an amazing time for kids that are ages 4 to 11. So it's for the low, low price of $149. Camp is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's a beautiful week of just any kid that can just be here for a week, that's a blessing. So if you know someone that is looking for a camp, have them check out our website, unitynorth.org/camp, to get more information about that. So right now, I know you're waiting for more Jesse Powers. I'm waiting for more Jesse Powers. This next song is called Freedom Song. And when I tell you it touched my heart in sound check this morning, so just get ready, get your tissues ready, get your heart ready for Freedom Song, Jesse Powers.
All I know is that all of my life I've been being somebody else. Once were bars and guards to this prison cell, and now there's only thoughts and memories. I'm the only one left who's been holding me down, and I'm the only one who can set me free. I've been hiding myself from the light. I've been denying that I deserve a better life. I can't remember how to keep like a helpless child, believing I'll be rescued by somebody else. There once were bars and guards to this prison cell, and now there's only my conditioning. I'm the only one left who's been dragging me down, and I'm the only one who can set me free. I am the only one who can set me free. I am the only one with the keys to this cage of mine. I am the only one who can heal this broken trust. I am the only one who can rise up and take what is mine. I am wild, I am free, I am always enough. I've been waiting for my day to come. No more waiting. I'm taking my freedom.
Absolutely, incredibly beautiful, moving, powerful. What a treat it has been to have you this week. And come at 1:30 and hear more of these incredibly beautiful songs. You know, Mike Stott and I were talking, you're the next new thing. Get her autograph now before she hits the charts. And by the way, did you happen to notice who was sitting at the piano today? So how long must we wait in the harbor? When is our ship coming in? We hold the keys. We have to put the sails up and we have to set sail. And we have two gentlemen that are setting sail onto new adventures and new exciting things that I'm going to invite up here. You know, they say don't follow Jesse Powers, children, or animals. So I'm not. I'm going to have two kids come up here first. Next week is our move-up, fly-up ceremony, where we're going to honor all of our kids as they go into the next grade, into the new school, and maybe off into the wild blue yonder. And two gentlemen that I just have the utmost of love and respect for that are unable to be here at that ceremony next week. I said we have to make room for them. One of them has been an exchange student here at Unity North for an entire year, and his impact upon this congregation, upon the youth program here has been tremendous, and that's Ben, I hope I pronounce it right, Ben Finzenhagen? Close enough for an American. And the other is, I've seen him grow up since he was a little kid walking into our doors, and he's about to set the world on fire. Ben is going to be heading home to Germany, and by the way, we welcome his father who is here today. You do good work. And Rory Strickland, the Strickland family has been hosting Ben, and I tell you, this is like Mutt and Jeff. It's like Batman and Robin. And so I'm going to bring them up together, but will you please, two of our young men who are moving on and setting sail to new adventures. This is Ben Finzenhagen and Rory Strickland.
Good morning, Unity North Atlanta. My name is Rory Strickland, and I'm going to be talking today a little bit about my experiences in YOU and kind of how I came up in this program. So all I have to say is good things about this program and this whole congregation. I'm going to be really sad to be leaving all this behind, but the memories and the friends that I've made here will be sticking with me for the rest of my life. I've been a part of Unity since I was born, basically. I went to like a different church before this one, but it was a Unity one because my family has been in Unity since before I was alive. We moved to this church when I was entering 6th grade, and I joined Uniteens at that point, which is the middle school group, with Miss Susie. And she is such an incredible person. She cares so much for each one of her students that she goes out of her way to do everything for these kids. And one of the most incredible things she did for us in our time there was during COVID. When everything shut down, we had to stop coming here. She made sure that all of us got to keep the lessons we learned here going, and she would make a lesson every week, and she would drive hours and hours every day, so she would deliver the lesson personally to every student's door. And that's just one of the things that she did to show how much she cared for every single one of us. And here I've learned so many other things. I've learned about the 5 unity principles, and that the most important one is the third one. And that one is, I create my experiences by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. And that just is saying that you create your own reality and you're in charge of your own destiny. And that's really, really deep to me because that has definitely helped me on my path so far. Basically, after YOU, the whole COVID shutdown, all that, I had to graduate and move up online through a Zoom thing, so it was really, really weird. But once we came back, it was really nice to be back in person because the connection's just not the same online, but they did a really good job through online, the best they could. And when I moved up to YOU, I spent almost a year online before I ever came in person because of the whole COVID thing. And the whole program would not be possible without John and Susan. They're the 2 sponsors of the group, and they, yeah. I have nothing to say but good things about the 2 of them. They put so much work into it, and they just have an incredible space that they provide for all of us. Susan provides a really safe space with her big heart. She always gives everyone hugs, and she loves everyone, even when she first meets them. And John has a great sense of humor, and he provides the group with lots of jokes, and I always love having a good laugh with him. Coming to YOU every Sunday is so good for me because I have a place where I can talk about anything and where I can meet new people, and it's very easy, and you're not going to be judged by anyone. I have a place where I can talk about anything and be accepted. It's also a good routine so that I can unwind after a long week of stressful school or my activities. It's just a good way to kind of recenter myself after a long week. Through YOU, I've had the opportunity to attend many retreats, they're called. I basically go away with a whole group of teens for a weekend. And those are one of the most incredible things that I've experienced. And with those, I was able to be a co-regi, which is basically a leader who creates the rallies. So I would write the material for them, and I would plan the events and everything. And that has really helped form me as a leader. And the experiences and knowledge that I've gained from being in that position is unmatched by just about anything else that I've done. It really has just shaped me into the person that I am today. Also, I am going to be moving on with my journey. I'm going to be going to Berry College in the fall. And I still plan to keep my leadership skills in use there. And I have all of this to give to this program because this has been my greatest thing for becoming a leader. Throughout the training and the principles. And the youth program is so important because this is the future of this community right here. All of these young people here, they're what's going to keep this program going and what's going to keep it strong. They're stepping up the new people that come in and they're leading lessons, which is what I love to see because what brings me the most joy is when new people come into the space and they feel comfortable enough to lead a lesson or to create material and to become leaders of their own. That's what I really like seeing the best, more than being a leader myself, is helping other people spread their wings. Another one of my favorite things about YOU is the fact that it's teen-led. So every teen can bring up topics and talk about whatever they want to. So they can create a lesson and do anything. It can be any topic, or you can do music. One of my favorite lessons was by Caroline, and she basically brought her guitar in and she would play a song based off of words that the teens would give her. So she'd write an affirmative song for them and she would do it on the spot, which was the most impressive part. So all of that, you can bring any of your talents into the space and it's welcomed, which is one of the most incredible things about the program. Soon I am leaving on the 29th of this month, and I am going on a 5-week trip to Europe with my best friend Bryce. And we will be walking on the El Camino hiking trail. Which is a little bit scary since it's just going to be me and him. But I'm also really excited, and I feel well prepared with the leadership skills I've gained here and just all of the knowledge that I have. We'll be walking on the El Camino for 2 weeks. Then we're going to be going to Portugal for a couple of days to relax on the beach. And then the best part is then after that, we're going to be flying to Germany, and we're going to be staying with Ben's family for 2 weeks. Then after that, I'm going to be returning home, and then I'll be leaving almost immediately again to go on a trip to Unity Village. I'm going to International YOU, like a couple days after. And this will be my last YOU event. And the teachings of Unity have set me up for a lifetime of prosperity. They've taught me to accept others as they are, and myself as I am, to be gentle and forgiving, and to be of service whenever there's someone in need. I'm excited to begin the next phase of my life, and I feel well prepared with all the lessons and knowledge I've gained from this program. Thank you.
Hello, Unity. Thank you for having me. My name is Ben. I've been a part of this community since last August as a part of the Strickland family. Throughout this past year, I had the opportunity to learn about the principles of the community and to have to come to love it. I'm going to talk about 3 of these principles now. The first principle I'm going to talk about is acceptance. Since my very first moment at this church, I felt accepted. Even as a foreigner, I couldn't speak English a lot. Everyone seemed nice and wanted to help me. Acceptance also plays a big role in YOU, which is the youth group for high schoolers in this community. Everybody in here can talk about whatever is in their heart without being judged. We listen to different opinions and other perspectives. We will all come to understand one another. The second principle I will discuss is service. Over the past year, I had various opportunities to serve. In the fall, the YOU provided food to the Halloween event. Rory cooked the hot dogs, and I made the hamburgers. On a Sunday, the YOU served and cleaned up food as a community service. In the spring, I came for service Saturday and wrapped silverware and made cards for children. I was also able to be of service by leading a YOU lesson on Stoicism. The last principle in this community I want to talk about is community. Community is fellowship, a feeling of belonging to one another and forming a world around us the way we want. At the fall YOU retreat, we learned how to work in a group and how to accomplish different tasks that could not be completed by one person. Everyone has to give their part so a community can work. I feel a strong sense of community here at YOU, at Unity North. After YOU on Sundays, Rory and I hang out downstairs to be in the community and talk with our friends in the cafeteria downstairs. I know that this experience of being here in the United States with the Stricklands and here at Unity North will shape my future life and in unexpected and positive ways. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for letting me here.
Stay right there. Okay, family. They're off on new adventures, new freedoms, new exciting things. Ben's going back to Germany soon, and you heard the adventure. Stay right there. We're going to love on you. So I take all the love and gratitude you have, all of the good that's been shared from this platform today and in the walls of this community, and we'll do the YOU blessing for them. So Rory and Ben, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you. We love you, we really, really love you. Mwah! So in seminary, they said, don't ever follow Jesse Powers. But they also said, don't ever follow Batman and Robin. I don't know how to follow that, but I'm going to do my best. And we're going to go a little bit late today. Are we good with that? Remember, you said that in about 40 minutes. No. So a couple years ago, there was a member of this congregation who came to me and said, I've made a decision. This is the year I'm going to get healthy. Starting on Monday, I'm only going to put good food into my body. This is my vision and my dream. I've noticed I'm getting a little out of shape. I want to get ready for the beach this summer, and I'm only going to eat good stuff. Monday morning, the journey began, and she's on her way, and she's driving to work, and there it is, just about 3 or 4 blocks down the road. Hot now. Her favorite donut shop. And it's like, boy, her resolve is being tested. And so she stops the car, she throws the door open, gets down on her knees and says, oh God, and very earnestly prays, very fervently, dear God, if it be your will that I get a donut today, I know that you're going to open up a parking space right in front. She gets back in her car, closes the door, starts driving, and sure enough, after the 7th time around the shop, a spot opened up right in front. Anybody recognize that? Yeah, we all live that. We're human beings having a spiritual experience, and sometimes it's hard. My questions for you, a lot of questions today, and I want you to really seriously contemplate them and ask them, is how committed are you to the dream that's right now asking for expression through you, around you, and as you? How committed are you? How convicted are you about stepping into your very best life? How truly convicted at depth are you to doing whatever the universe requires of you to live into that dream, to live it? How committed are you? 7 times around the block, or let's just lean in and let's go for it? That's the question. The message today is stepping into the dream. No more excuses. I invite you to say that. Put the picture up there. Let's say it together. Stepping into the dream. No more excuses. When we're stepping into dreams, it can sometimes feel like this fuzzy reality that we don't know what it looks like. We don't know what it tastes like, but we know that it's calling us into expression. And we read in the book of Psalms, I will be a lamp unto thy feet. What does that mean? In biblical times, all they had in the darkness was a candle on the end of their sandals. All they could see was the next step because it was fuzzy out here. It was the unknown. It was the mystery. But God will be the lamp unto our feet to reveal the next step. But so many of us are just waiting around for the next 100 steps. And the reality, life doesn't work that way. So today is all about stepping fully into the dream and taking the action to be the dream, to realize the dream. Are you ready for the adventure? Are you ready for the adventure? Well, I think I am. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We did some life scripting last week, and we began to build a dream. We began to put the foundation to a house of your life. And so many of us are going, well, maybe I want to do it, kind of, I don't know. Can you imagine if Martin Luther King Jr. had got up and said, I have a dream? It doesn't work that way. I'm going to jump into the Old Testament today, which we don't do very often here at Unity North. But there's an Old Testament character that our way shower and master teacher, Jesus, said we need to pay attention to. Now, I don't teach much from the Old Testament because it's like a real drug trip. But we're going to go ahead and go there. And in the Gospel of Luke, Jesus tells us to remember Lot's wife. Say that with me. Remember Lot's wife. Now, why in the world would Jesus point us in that direction? The lady doesn't even get a name. She doesn't have a name, but Jesus says she is important enough. Her story is important enough for us to pay attention to what went on there. How many remember the story of Lot and his wife? Some of you. How many have no idea who they are? You probably know the term Sodom and Gomorrah a little bit better. Lot and his wife are fleeing Sodom and Gomorrah, a place of evil, a place of darkness, a place of a lot of donut shops probably. They're leaving the old life behind and they're moving into the next reality, the next paradigm, the next version of what God is calling them to be. And what is the counsel God gives to Lot and his wife? Who remembers? Say it with me. Don't look back. Don't look back. And of course, we know the story. Remember Lot's wife. She looked back, and what happened? She turned into a pillar of salt. I don't know what that means, but basically it means that she was destroyed. That the look backward actually kept her from realizing the dream, and not only did that, but actually destroyed her from the inside out. She became stone. She became frozen. Anybody ever recognize frozen people on the planet that are just stuck in time? A pillar of salt, and they're a little salty perhaps, a little bit victimized, a little bit angry about the lot that life has given you. I'm not going to interpret this story much because, like I said, it's a bit of a drug trip, if you will, to interpret. But I just want to get to the simple part. Jesus is asking us, each and every one of us, these characters exist in us. Lot exists in us. Lot's wife exists in us. And Jesus is saying, remember Lot's wife and what happens when you are going after your dream and you keep one foot in the old life. As we evolve, as we grow, as we become, as we stretch ourselves, and as we manifest and realize our dreams, we must keep our eye single. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye moving forward on the goal. I played a lot of baseball, and let me tell you, when I want to strike out, I'm keeping my eye on anything but the ball. And what Jesus is saying, keep your eye on the ball. Otherwise, you're going to strike out. So I'm asking you today to keep your eye single, to make a sincere commitment to where you're going, and stop driving around the block 7 times. Let go of the baggage that you have left behind you, whether it be a donut, whether it be the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah, or it be the stinking thinking that got you into the hole that you're in today. Your life might be great. Well, don't look back because it's about to get better. But it will never get better if you're continually looking backwards. Yes? Stop driving around the block 7 times. Look where you are headed and let go of what's behind you. Don't look back. For 2 weeks, we have been investing ourselves in spiritual law, working with the spiritual laws of God, the other side of God. God is twofold, love and law. And the laws are put into our hands to manifest heaven on earth, to manifest the life that we desire, to manifesting the life script that we began last Sunday. How many people added words to your life script? You didn't do your homework. We got 1. Amen, sister. We've got 2. You live in a life script. She's constantly writing new visions and ideas, and that's why her life is so full. And so new energies have been put into play. Don't look back. We have released the souvenirs of hell, as we said last week. Those things that we've been carrying around, we have released them, left them at the side of the road, and then we've moved forward. Don't look back, because those souvenirs, if you pick them back up, will destroy you. We've set a new course for our life and envisioned the possibility of a life more full and beautiful and magnificent than anything we have ever known. Don't look back. And so my next question I have for you today, are you more committed to where you've been or to where you're going? Say this with me. Are you more committed to where you've been or to where you're going? Now make it personal. Am I? Together? Am I more committed to where I've been or to where I'm going? Big thing, big distinction, because how your life is unfolding, how you answer that question will determine how that life unfolds. Last week, I'm sure all of you practiced it this week, that very mystical, magical word of manifestation. What was it? Poof. Poof. You got to put the motion with it. Poof. Poof. It's just a word, it's an action, and it's an idea to manifest. Well, Joel Green came up last week and gave me the absolute theme for today. That is taking it to the next level, taking it to the higher vibration, and taking it to the next step. He said this, turn your poof into your proof. Say it with me. He's a marketer. Wasn't that genius? It was like he could have written the whole sermon. Together we say it, turn your proof into your proof. Your poof. And Susie told me to be very mindful. It's poof, not poop. Although on the side of the road it might feel like poop that you've left it there. Tune your poof, your magical thinking, turn your spirit into reality. Turn God's essence and presence within you into a reality. The Holy Trinity of unity is divine mind, divine idea, downloaded and given to each and every one of us. And then God goes, it's on you now. You take care of it. And that job to complete the Trinity of Father, Mother, Holy potential, Holy Spirit, holy possibility, and then expression. The expression is our job. And what we're talking about today is to turn that holy expression put into your hands into proving it. Proving the spiritual principles, proving your faith, proving yourself, proving what is good and holy. It's just a clever way of saying our fifth unity principle. And it's my favorite because it means service, and it means getting active. The truth I know is the truth I demonstrate. Say that with me. The truth I know is the truth that I demonstrate. What does demonstration mean? Just call it out. Anybody here, what does demonstration mean to you? How do you define it? Living the example. What else? Action. Show me. We got Jerry Maguire in the house. No, it's Cuba Gooding Jr. Show me the money, Jerry. Show me the money. And so many people on New Thought are praying a good game, verbalizing, talking a good game about manifestation, but they have yet to live the life that they want to express because they haven't proven it. They haven't jumped into the game and gotten fully invested in the dream and the vision because they're looking backwards and they're not looking forward. What we are demonstrating, here's how Webster defines it. Clearly, demonstration is clearly showing the existence of something by giving evidence. What is the evidence of your spiritual path in your life? Call it out. My children. Okay, good question. If you don't know what the evidence is of your spiritual path, start getting busy taking inventory and being grateful. Joy, absolutely the evidence. It's all about divine ideas. So the divine mind had a self-contemplative thought, and divine ideas were downloaded into the earthly existence, into my heart and into my mind. Divine ideas. Divine ideas of love, of prosperity, of health, of compassion, of power, of wisdom, of grace, of strength, and of courage. All demonstrated by actions, my actions that validate the spiritual reality I know on the inside. It's taking the inside world and manifesting it out here. And that is my job, to complete the circle. That is my job, to complete the Trinity. That is your job. That is our job as a collective. It is turning our poof into our proof. So many people are living their life. Have you noticed this? Anybody ever played double Dutch jump rope? Yeah, there's two ropes going, and they're turning fast and hard, and they hurt if they hit you, and a whole bunch of people are living their life. That represents the dream. And they're like, and they've lived their whole life looking like that. I'll be happy when, I'll be fulfilled when you get into the game, but they never jump into the double Dutch game. Why is that? Why don't people just jump fully in? Because they're afraid. And where does fear find its roots? On something that happened back there. Don't look back. If you're letting fear or shame guide your dream building, then you are looking backwards. Those who are more invested and committed in the next step, the next dream, the next iteration and version of themselves don't care about failing. Don't care about making a mistake. The fear of making a mistake or being embarrassed, somebody might be watching, I might not do it right. They're anchored in what is in the past. Say it with me, don't look back. My dream and my hope for all of us on this manifestation process is I hope you jump. I'm challenging you to jump. Come to the edge of everything you've known, everything you've ever experienced, and then throw yourself out and jump. Move and groove. It's like the old country song, I hope you dance. I spent about 50 years of my life sitting on the sideline. The dance was going on, and I wanted to get up there, but I was so afraid that someone might laugh at me. I might not do it well. The dance, the jump rope, you'll let me dance, right, Imani? Give me an amen. Where's your... You teach me how to move and groove and to shake. My dream is that we're all absolutely taking the life script off of the paper that we created last week and living it, breathing it, speaking it, acting upon it, making it so. Don't waste another moment of your life like this. God's got a dream for me. God wants to do something through me. There's something exciting just around the corner. I've known people that lived 100 years doing that and then died miserable. And then what they died with them was the beautiful gift of God that wanted to express through them. It never, ever came to be. It died. You're going to fall down. I hate to tell you, you're going to fall down, you're going to fail, you're going to make a mistake, and you're going to be embarrassed. So what? When our focus is more on where we're going than where we have been, these things do not matter. When our focus on where we are going, I tell people all the time, tell me what you're running towards, not what you're running from. If you're running from something, it's an anchor like a rubber band that's going to continually pull you back. What are you running to? William Murray has a beautiful quote that we've heard 100 times. It bears repeating. Read this with me together. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. Somebody told me at one point, I take one step towards God, God takes 1,000 steps towards me. I take one step, whatever name you want to give that energy of God, towards love. Love is moving in and rushing in. Jesus said in Revelation, I stand at the door and knock, but we have to turn the handle or we don't experience any of it. We take one step in, we turn the handle, open the door, and a life more beautiful than anything we've ever known begins to rush in. Part of our job on this earthly journey is to prove ourselves, to prove our spiritual belief system, to prove our faith is not just blind faith, but that these principles are active and working, and that we're fully committed to jumping into it. Psalm, I'm going to give you proof. This is what we are asked to do. Let this be our prayer today as we finish this trio of manifestation talks. Together, prove me, O Lord, and try me. Test my heart and my mind. This is another way of saying, come on, God, make my day. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm fully engaged and I'm up to the challenge. Whatever life will throw at me, I am ready. I'm living on my toes and I'm ready to accept it. But what's really fascinating to me as we talk about circles is that God is saying the same thing to us. The universe, this divine intelligence, divine mind, is saying the same thing to us, saying, prove me. Prove me. As we say to the universe, prove me, test me, I want to show my mettle, God is saying the same thing in Malachi. Let's put the next scripture up there. This is the voice of the infinite speaking to you today. Together, test me now, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open for you the windows of heaven and pour out for you a blessing until it overflows. The engine and circle of creation that we talk about, and that we talked about last week, is the very proving ground of ourselves, of God, of our principles, of all that is good and holy and sacred and true. So take your hand and put it upon your heart, and I want you to say, I am the proving ground. I prove myself. I prove God. I prove all that I believe. And I'm not waiting one more second to prove it. Oh, you guys are good. I could do a rig-long sentence and see if you could pull it off. This engine is action. It's the fuel to activate the universe, to activate the law, to keep the wheels turning and firing on all pistons is action, taking one step. And it may feel like I need to know 100 steps, but you're not going to know them. You're going to know the next one. Get into the jump rope and jump and fall and fail and get back up and then do it again. That's what we are called to do. Faith is no longer blind from this place, but it's founded on proof. I am proving first where? Here and here. And then I prove it out here. Those who forever stand out the fire. You ever known people that talked a good game and they're wishing and they're hoping and they're praying and they're longing about something, but they never take the action. They never experience the full realization of what God can do as them. They never experience the magic, the goldness, the incredible power and light that is expressed as them because they don't get into action. So we go into the Garth Brooks hymnal, where country music's got a lot of props here today. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, you're just merely surviving if you're standing outside the fire. The fire of passion, the fire of possibility, the fire of Marianne and Joel and Bill and Larry. It's so good to see you. Thanks for bringing your fire into the room today. The truth that you know is the truth that you're demonstrating, plain and simple, and that may be hard to swallow. But thank God somebody in their life had the guts and the courage to call me out and said, you're playing small. Had the guts and the courage to say, you're outside the fire. God wants something more from you. I stand up here as an introvert and a stutterer doing a job that the only way I'm doing this job is because somebody said, stop playing small. You're not defined by your stuttering. You're not defined by your introversion. Get up there, make a fool of yourself, fail, and I have failed publicly so many times. But I'm standing in a fire that has refined me, that has allowed me to live a dream and a vision of a minister that would not have been possible had I stayed within the small world of my mind's inability to encompass the dream and to act upon the dream. The good, the prosperity, the band, you guys can come up, the love, the peace, the joy that I share. That's demonstration. I give it, I share it, I put it into action. I prove myself, I prove God, I prove spiritual law, and I prove the power that's been placed into my hands to make not just my life, but the world a better place. Because if you don't live the dream, you are cheating the people around you right now. You're cheating the people watching online. It's not just about you. I hate to tell you that. Sometimes in New Thought, we think it's just all about me. No, you are a divine appointment. You're not an accident. And you've been given the dream and the vision and the possibility for a divine purpose. A little music underneath would be great. So many people are walking around saying, fake it till you make it. That doesn't work for me. Why? Some people, that's helped them. Fake it till you make it. No, 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 no. You're not faking anything. You're not acting as if something is true that is not true. I am asking for action from a space of unification with truth, not faking anything. Know it here, then know it here, and demonstrate it here. My granddaughter Quinn came to us and said, you know, Grandpa, I know how to swim. I know how to swim. I just haven't learned how to yet. And the reality is the dream, and that was kind of a paradox. It doesn't make a lot of sense until you think about it. She knew on the inside that she would swim. She was living into the swimming, but she had not done the steps yet. So now she swims like a dolphin, and it's amazing. That's the reality. You know how to live the dream. Deep within you is an essence and a power and a goodness that knows exactly how to manifest what God has put into your heart and into your mind. You just haven't learned yet. How do you learn? I will be a lamp under your feet. Okay, God, next step. Okay, God, next step. And next thing you know, you're dancing with Imani at Unity North. Next thing you know, life is happening and brighter than it has ever been before. Make every step I take is an intentional. Let's put this next quote up here and then we're going to end. Let's say this together. Every step I take is an intentional and purposeful movement as I put my body in the field of that which already lives within me spiritually. When actions are founded in this truth, there's an amplification, there's an acceleration of the engine of creation, of the manifestation process. And it is not a pretense. It is not faking it. It is not an inauthentic attempt at manipulating God or manipulating the universe. It's honoring God and it's proving God with the laws that God put into us, our heart, our mind, and our hands. It's empowered activity deeply rooted in God, deeply rooted in truth. You don't have to fake truth. You just have to demonstrate truth. And so I'll ask you the questions as we prepare for meditation. How committed are you to the dream that is right now asking for expression as you? How committed are you? How convicted are you about stepping into your best life with a willingness to do whatever the universe requires of you to realize it? Are you committed enough to go to a foreign land where you don't even speak the language and jump in with both feet as Ben did and say, "Here I am, America. Teach me." And the beautiful thing is that he taught us as we taught him. Something holy happened because he had the guts and the courage to say, "Let's experience life at the fullest." Follow Ben's example. Follow the example of the courageous one. Follow the example of those that are your heroes and your heroines in life. They didn't play small. They jumped into the game and they fell down and made a mistake and got back up. Follow the example and know that you could not spot it if you didn't have it in you. You could not spot and see and witness what is in any hero in your life if you didn't have it in your own self. So one more time as we go into our meditation, repeat after me. Don't look back. I am turning my poof into my proof. And I'm jumping in. Let's go into meditation. As the lights begin to come down, this beautiful song, "If Not Now, Tell Me When." The universe is saying to you right now, if not now, if not today, if not when you leave this place, then when? Quit waiting around. Here we go. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. Hand on your heart, let's sing together. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. Take a deep breath with me. And as the music slowly fades, exhale. Exhale anything that is in the way of you and your dream. Exhale anything in the way of you and the full magnificence of what God would do through you. Take another deep breath together. That breath contains all that you need. And let go and exhale that which is not needed. Every hero had to step out, not knowing. And the universe provided the people and the resources necessary to complete the hero's journey, to actuate that which God had placed on their hearts. And so I've shared a lot of words today, so I'm going to leave you with a lot of silence, but let me just take us into that silence with these words. The peace I know is the peace that I demonstrate. The love that I know is the love that I demonstrate, that I share, that I give away. The prosperity that is calling for expression is the prosperity that I give to others. The health that I desire will be in direct proportion to the service of others. In this moment, let us activate whatever light and love and life expression is desired right here, right now. And hear that still small voice of God speaking to us. If not now, tell me when. This is the moment of manifestation. This is the moment of creativity. This is the moment to jump in. For this is the moment of proof. Continue to breathe and just sit with whatever comes up. Embrace it as the gift that it is in the silence. Remember Lot's wife. Don't look back. You are the somebody that you've been waiting for. And that somebody is extending its hand, saying, come on over, the water's fine. Don't look back. The one you will become is asking for courage. The one that you are becoming is asking for strength. Don't look back. Allow the truth that is known here today be the truth that you demonstrate the minute you stand up from that seat. And so we end with the chant one more time. If not now, tell me when. If not now,
Tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when.
I stand at the door and knock. For God's sake and for your sake, turn the doorknob and open the door. Danielle?
Thank you, Reverend Richard. And thank you, Jesse, for choosing such beautiful songs that accented the message. There's certainly something beautiful happening in this community. Every single day and every time you walk in the doors, there are so many beautiful souls that walk in. And thank you for doing just that, for tuning in, for walking in, and sharing your beauty so that we as a community can look forward and not stay in the past. And coming forward right now are our ushers as we're moving into offering time and moving to put our gifts into the basket, or maybe we're giving online. If we have consistent giver cards, we can put our consistent giver cards in the basket. And if you want to know more about being a consistent giver, it is on the sheet in the seat pocket in front of you. You can scan a code and find out more information. And we also have our prayer box coming forward. The prayers in there are seen in wholeness, they are seen in love, they are seen in the highest and the brightest light. So know that those prayers are being prayed over as well. So together in advance, we are going to say thank you for our offerings by declaring our offering blessing together. Please join us. I am so blessed. I am so prosperous. And it is my great pleasure to share of my blessings and to share of my prosperity. And in the giving, the entire world is blessed. Thank you, God. Let us open our hearts and our voices in song as we sing our offering song together.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And we are really blessed to have Jessie Powers. One more song before her concert, everybody. Please put your hands together for a beautiful day, because it is.
This is how we started together last week, if you were here. And this is how we'll end, unless you're coming to the concert, which I know all of you are. All right, let's get up together. Yes, rise and declare that no matter what, today is a beautiful day. Get the dancing in your bones. Let the beauty flow through you. Here we go. I wake up early to the morning sun. I don't know how it does it every day. It rises up and then it falls again. Born only to die away. Look in the mirror and I see myself. I don't know how I do it every day. Standing on this big blue rock, not knowing what I'm doing here. Still believing there's reason, keep on keeping on my way. Each time I open my eyes, that's when I get to decide how I am gonna show up and show out in this life. Everybody say, huh. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Sing that. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, get up. Oh, get up. Oh, get up. And be grateful. Say, I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. And I am thankful. Get up. Oh, get up. Get up. And be grateful. I'm up. I'm up. And I'm ready to play. Yeah. Look at the clock. It's running day and night. Got no control in those hands. A little soldier just marching through time. I'm so glad I am not a clock. I am alive and I can choose to dance each time I open my eyes. That's when I get to decide how I am gonna show up and show out in this life. Here we go. Here's the hug. Everybody get up, sing it with me. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, get up, get up, get up, and be grateful. Say, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, and I am thankful. Oh, get up, get up, and be grateful. I'm up, and I'm ready for a solo section. Give a hand to Ryan, everybody. Everybody, get up, 'cause it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Everybody, get up, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Everybody, get up, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Everybody, get up, oh, 'cause it's a beautiful Thank you so much. I'll see you at 1:30.
It's 1:30. It's a beautiful day. Now go be the beautiful day. Thanks for being here today. We'll see you Wednesday night for this special Wednesday night service. We'll see you next Sunday. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Please go see our graduate and go see Ben and wish him well on his journey. Thanks so much for joining us online, everybody. We're so grateful you were here.